Well, there are remand detainees that have been granted bail. They cannot afford bail of less than 1,000 rands. So we apply to the courts for their bails to be reviewed. And these are inmates.
So you as a correctional services, you've applied to the courts?
In terms of the Criminal
Yes.
Procedure Act and also the Correctional Services Act.
Okay.
We also have in our facilities foreign nationals that are, either sentenced or they are still on remand for contravening immigration acts, the Immigration Act. Now, in our view, those are supposed to basically be deported after they've been processed by the courts, instead of these foreign nationals spending time in our facilities. I mean, the figure is around 22,000. I mean,
Yes.
that's basically a figure that would make an impact if we were to process.
Have you engaged
them
Home Affairs on
differently.
that?
We are working with Home Affairs on a daily basis. Even in this facility where we are at today,
Yes.
there would be foreign nationals that would be taken to Lindela, and they would be.
We understand that it's
deported.
some 750 so of remanded inmates here at the Johannesburg facility.
Yes, yes. But remember also, Braden, that in correctional facilities, we are highly mobile in the sense that on a daily basis we receive from the courts. On a daily basis we release, obviously out of court judgments. So that's why we make it a point that our statistics are on point, and that's why we do what we call lockup. When we lock up, we count. When we do unlock every morning, we count. We are definitely sure of the numbers we have on a daily basis.
Yes.
Okay, so there you have it. Okay, that is a video that was shared by the ENCA talking about how the Correctional Service Commissioner actually is saying that there are about 22,000 foreigners in the AC prisons. Okay, a man is saying that if we are to deport them, there will be a reduce of expenses or expenditure in the correctional facilities. Okay, that is what the commissioner of correctional facilities in South Africa. My name is Vidash. This is the African Time. Let's discuss this and see what is happening in South Africa's correctional facility and the country's society. Okay, based on how we are seeing this to be, the correctional minister is actually saying that foreigners are actually the highest in the correctional facilities. That means that they may be the highest in crime rate in South Africa. Wow, that is so sad to see. Well, let's continue with this. Okay, so as this was shared, let's see how some other South Africans actually took this news, and also some Africans do, because it is all concerned to us. Because who is a foreigner here? Well, as long as you are illegally in someone's country, definitely you are an illegal foreigner or a foreigner for sure. So, well, some people actually had their thoughts and views to it. You can also share your point of view at the comment section, and I'll be so glad to have a quick conversation with you concerning this issue. Okay, so now let's see how some people actually had to say about this. Well, what this one says, problem is that deported foreign nationals will return the next day. We need to close our borders first. And he adds people like Leon Shrep and then Groundwald PG. Well, that is something from the South African though. He is saying that the problem is that if today we are to deport them, the next day they are going to find their way back in South Africa, because he believes South Africa doesn't have a border, or the border is not that strong. Okay, again, this one also says but they will all come back and commit more crimes. Does he know we don't have borders? Yo, wow. I think South Africans are actually trying to say that if you actually deport them, as they are saying, or the commissioner of the correctional facilities or the minister is saying, they believe that the border is not secure. Even if you deport them, they'll be back the next day, and then they will still be doing what they were doing actually. So that these are some concerns from some South Africans. You can also share your thoughts and view at the comment section. Let me see or know what your point of view is. Well, again, this one says deporting them while South Africa's border are so porous is fertile. It's like kicking someone out of your yard while you don't have a fence or gate. You will just find them in your yard again in the morning when you wake up. Well, these are some of the worries of South Africans too. Lastly, this one says, before we deport them, first apply their hard labor to rebuild the border's fence. Okay, that is one of the best ideas I've heard from this whole issue though. Man is saying that, fine, we have to deport them, as you're saying, is a good idea. But before we deport them, they are in our prisons or they are in our correctional facilities. They are in there to serve their time and also with hard labor. How about we use the labor force or the labor aspect to actually let them build their walls, or to maintain, or to build the walls. Then after, we can deport them. How about that? That was one of the few comments that was fine. I think when this was shared, a lot of South Africans actually agree. Some people actually say, wow, we have never actually think about that. This is actually not a bad idea though. Well, it seems like man shared one of the greatest ideas out there, and some South Africans were happy to hear that. But I'll always say this, and I'll continue to say this, bro. First of all, doing anything illegal is not something you should be proud of. Going into a country illegally is never good enough. Okay, it's never good. You need to do something. Don't do that. Don't. It's not good. And secondly, you are being there illegally and also committing illegal stuff or breaking the laws of the country is way too much. Come on, people. We have to set the thing straight here. Doesn't matter about any Pan-Africanism or anything here. Let's discuss as human beings here. As a human being, why don't you love your people? Why don't you be just be good person? How hard is it to be just good? How hard is it just to follow the lines, follow the rules and regulations, and you're gone? It shouldn't be that hard, should it? Just do that, okay? No need to play smart. No need to do more than what you have to do. Follow the rules in everywhere or any place you find yourself in. Doesn't matter your own country or anywhere you are You just need to follow the rules there. Be low, respect yourself, respect the laws, and then you are good to go. No one actually hates people. Nobody is. But it depends on you how you protect or you project yourself. That will make you attract all the hate and attentions for yourself. Okay, the attention you will attract will determine a good attention or a bad attention here. So basically what I'm trying to say is that, first of all, let's not encourage anything illegal. Secondly, let's love people as ourselves. Okay, no need to commit any crimes or be atrocities or even break any laws. Just respect the law and let everything be accordingly. Because hey, there's a difference between you humans and the animal kingdom here. We have a rules and regulations that we are doing here. That makes us human. If you want us to be an animal kingdom, we're all happy here. The big dogs will actually eat the small dogs. That's not what we want. Let's actually be peaceful in everywhere we find ourselves. Promote unity, promote a serene environment, and let's live together. And we can all together chase our dreams, and then we can bash the appropriate authorities in various forms, and then we can actually have a peaceful human race. What do you guys think? I think it would be cool, right? Yeah. So that is with our Shields African time. We are here to discuss something that the Correctional Minister of South Africa is saying that about 22,000 foreigners are in the South African prisons, and he believed that deporting them can actually ease or reduce the spending that the country is spending on them. The name is Vidash, as I said. Thank you for your time.